People always want a villain when disaster hits, especially when the truth is uncomfortable. No one in Clearhaven Valley expected the water to rise that fast. By nightfall, streets were rivers. Cars drifted like abandoned toys. Basements filled. Sirens screamed into the rain. And somehow, everyone decided it was Elias Turner's fault. Elias never wanted attention. He moved to the ridge for quiet. After 3 decades as a civil hydrology engineer, he wanted mornings without meetings, without politics, without people arguing over things they didn't understand. The house sat above the valley, old wood, solid ground, no homeowners association, no committees telling him how tall his grass should be. That freedom mattered to him. What didn't sit right was the land. From his first rainfall, Elias noticed the problem. The ridge funneled runoff straight into the valley below. Years of erosion, poor drainage planning, and neglected infrastructure turned every heavy storm into chaos. The locals joked about it. Just another flood season, they said. Elias didn't laugh. Engineers don't ignore problems, they solve them. So he designed a small-scale retention barrier, not a dam, not a wall, just a reinforced runoff control system to slow and redirect water safely. He filed permits. He paid inspectors. He followed every regulation down to the last signature. Then he built it. The next storm came, and something strange happened. Nothing flooded. No submerged driveways, no emergency crews, no insurance claims. The water behaved. It moved calmly, released slowly, exactly as designed. People noticed, but one person noticed too much. Her name was Linda Crowley. She was the self-appointed queen of the valley's HOA, a woman whose voice carried authority simply because she used it loudly. One morning, she stormed up the ridge and stopped at Elias' gate like she owned the land. "You can't build structures that affect our neighborhood," she snapped. Elias stayed polite. He explained the permits, the inspections, the benefits. She didn't care. "That thing needs to go," she said, "immediately." Elias told her no. That's when her smile disappeared. What Elias didn't know was that Linda's husband owned a disaster repair company. Floods weren't a problem to them. Floods were income. And Elias had just shut off the tap. A week later, Elias left town to visit his sister. Before he went, something told him to be careful. He installed cameras. Not obvious ones, hidden ones, motion-triggered, audio-enabled. It saved him. Because the morning after he left, trucks rolled up the ridge. Workers followed orders. Break it, remove it, flatten everything. They destroyed the runoff system piece by piece. Linda supervised the entire thing. When Elias returned, the ground looked violated. Stones scattered, soil ripped open, equipment tracks carved into the earth. He didn't yell. He didn't confront her. He downloaded the footage. And he waited. 5 days later, the storm came. This one didn't hold back. With no control system in place, water tore down the ridge like a weapon. The valley drowned within hours. Elias went down to help. Not to defend himself, not to argue. To save lives. He carried children, pulled debris, directed people toward higher ground. That's when Linda spotted him. Soaked, furious, standing in the middle of the flooded street, she pointed at him like she'd been waiting for this moment. "This is his fault," she screamed. "He destroyed the barrier. He caused this." People believed her. They needed someone to blame. Elias said nothing. Silence can be powerful when you have proof. The next morning, county officials arrived. Insurance adjusters followed. They listened to Linda first. Then one agent turned to Elias. "Did you remove the structure before the storm?" Elias handed him a flash drive. "Just watch." The footage played. Linda's voice. Her orders. Her words about money. About floods being bad for business. The crowd froze. No one spoke. Linda collapsed into herself, like air leaving a balloon. The arrest happened quietly. Charges followed loudly. Illegal demolition, negligent endangerment, fraud, conspiracy. Investigators uncovered years of inflated repair contracts tied directly to her husband's company. Every flood had a price tag, every disaster a profit. The court didn't show mercy. Prison sentences, millions in restitution, permanent removal from the HOA. And Elias, he rebuilt. This time, the county funded it. Stronger, smarter, permanent. The valley hasn't flooded since. People don't wave at him much anymore. But sometimes, after a storm, someone leaves a note at his gate. Thank you for trying to protect us, even when we didn't deserve it. Because the real storm was never the rain. It was the lie.